So we're going to have a set of advisory councils, and it's going to be sector by sector in our city. Going to get these folks together very quickly. They're going to start meeting in the first week of May, so literally in a matter of days. I'll be meeting with each of them. My team will be meeting with them constantly. We need to get this perspective from the folks who are at the front line of every part of the city's life. We'll have small business as its own council. We'll have larger businesses in their own council. They have different needs. We want to account for both. We need both to come back strong. We're going to have one for public health and healthcare, obviously so crucial in this fight, but we have to make sure strong, to say the least, for the future, because we don't know what the future brings. And it's a crucial part of our city to begin with. Arts, culture, tourism, which we're so proud of, such a big part of our city, they all will come back strong. We want to figure out the right way to get that started and then build upon that. So these councils are going to get together immediately to help us frame the restart, but they'll stay with us for weeks and months to come as we build out our actions to open up and then to envision our future and build our future. There'll be one for labor. We have to hear from the folks who represent working people and determine what we need to do for working people. Nonprofits and social services, huge part of New York City life and our economy, often not given the credit they deserve. They're going to have a council. I'm going to be meeting with them because we need that part of our city to come back strong. The faith-based community. We already have extraordinary efforts with Choral, with the Council of Religious Leaders, with our Clergy Advisory Board. We're going to bring them together to help guide us in thinking about how we restart the life of faith in this city, but also the crucial role that faith-based communities can play in rebuilding our economy, making sure people are protected, making sure people have what they need in their lives, even in this struggle. And education and vocational training, obviously bringing back our public schools strong, bringing them back safely, dealing with the trauma the kids and families and educators have gone through, thinking also about all parts of our education system, how we work with our religious education schools, how we work with private schools, higher education, vocational training. All of them will be at the table to help us think through this restart. So we're going to start right away. It's going to be very practical and specific about what we need to do together, and then also be part of how we build our bigger plans. So that's immediate. Another immediate piece, we'll start with immediate actions the city government needs to take and build out as part of the bigger vision, is a city task force on racial inclusion and equity. This will be made up of leaders of the city government, focusing on the disparities we're seeing already, making sure that we are addressing structural racism that is obviously present in the realities we're facing with this disease, making sure we take immediate actions through all the agencies of the city government to address this painful reality. This is a right now thing. Right now we can start to address these disparities. We're doing it in many ways on the healthcare front with the plans that we have announced, the community-based testing and the outreach programs, the community-based health clinics, many other things we're working on right now. But I want to make sure that every agency of the city government is moving in that same direction urgently. The task force will be led by our First Lady, Shirlane McCray, and by Deputy Mayor Phil Thompson. And this is based on ideas that they have both developed in the last few days to address the immediate disparities, but also to make sure that we address these disparities more thoroughly in our recovery plans ahead. We will be naming a group of leaders from the administration who focus on and represent all communities of color in this city. And again, they will think about immediate things that need to happen, that work with the community-based health clinics and providers, how we can work right now with minority-owned businesses, and obviously deepen our MWBE efforts right now, how we can support essential workers. This task force will focus on those issues, but also build out and help us think about the bigger structural changes we need to make going forward. Now, those are some very immediate things that all build to the future, but let's now talk about the broader concept of recovery. Restart is necessary to recovery. Recovery means, to me, getting back not just to a point where life feels more normal, but getting back to a point of strength and additionally addressing the underlying issues that we still need to address in this city. Certainly building back, but building better, building stronger, building fairer. So, recovery starts with the restart. It starts with making sure we're all taking those steps back. We always, in that road to recovery, think about those 4 basics I've been talking about throughout that are governing our actions, our budget, everything, making sure people are healthy, safe, have food to eat, and a roof over their head. We have to get those basics to be 100% secure as we build out. We have to get people back to work. This is central to everything. So many people are clamoring rightfully to get back to work the first moment it's safe. I want people back to work. I want to restart our economy. I want to see people back to work, whether they work on Wall Street or they work in a bodega. We need everyone back to work. We have to do it the right way.